Hey, what up? What up? What up? How's everybody doing? This your boy Trav coming back to you guys with trading lifestyles tonight. I really wanted to kind of touch on reviews for you guys. Try to get some insights, things like that, talking points about where we actually see the market going and opportunities that we could take advantage of. Tonight we are looking at a few things here. Let's take a look here. Give me 1 second. Get adjusted here. All right. The first thing I want to open up with is NQ. Of course, like always, start from the higher time frames. You always want to kind of start there, get a good idea of where the market is going. If there's any major resistant trend, resistance zones, you just kind of want to get a good feel on the direction, right? So, of course, we always starting with the you can start daily, 4 hour. It's up to you. Both higher time frames just kind of point the direction. All right, so that's the market right now is in a strong push uptrend. So, all right, let's remove these and keep it going, keep it rocking. All right, next, I'd like to take a look at the first hour, or the first hour, 1 hour. If you notice, we were in consolidation at this period. If you can see here, lows, highs, it's just pretty much bouncing. Then we had a breakage today, nice break. Opportunities were had. I really didn't see any opportunities that I liked personally today, but to each his own. If you made money today, good. If you didn't, understand. Tomorrow is another day that you could take advantage of. I do see here that there was a nice break in retest. Now, whenever there's a break of a major structure, understand that next break will have a retest. If there is a break of a major structure, understand there will be a retest. All right, that's where traders as us like to get in, right? That is a beautiful setup. It's kind of a bread and butter to the trading industry, kind of like the backbone staple of trading, where again, major level breaks, as you can see here. I'll draw it for you. First level breaks, right? Breaks through. Next level, you have a retest, and then next level, you would see a continuation. All right, that is basically A on the first leg, B on the pullback, C would be your next leg. ABC, pretty much. Trading 101. That's beautiful, to be honest. That's what you're looking for. That's a beautiful setup. Now there's other setups as well. I can't explain to you all of them right now, only because I have to kind of see it. It's kind of a I have to see it in action to kind of explain it to you. But again, just doing a recap, I do see that we had some breakage to the upside, which is great. To me, that lets me know that it's showing strength right now. All right, so the market is showing strength. We got a lot of buyers. They are definitely in control right now. So there's some opportunities. There's opportunities to be made to either side. But buyers right now are kind of showing their hands. So we do have breakouts, retests, and continuation. So those are really pretty much going to be your bread and butters. Let's remove this. Let's keep looking. All right, remove drawings. Again, I want to take this moment to just say, press the thumbs up, like it, subscribe, leave a comment. It's all up to you guys. I'm doing this for you. I want to add value. Maybe I can help someone out, kind of give them some good trading points, help with charting if you guys like the charts, you like to take a look at them, kind of get an idea. Two heads always work better than one. Get a different perspective, or maybe you see value that, hey, you like my setups, you like the way that I'm presenting opportunities for you. Show your gratitude by clicking the thumbs up. I appreciate that. As far as NQ, I do see a retest. We just spoke about that. Break and retest. Beautiful. It is hitting a little consolidation period right now. After that move and potentially pullbacks. All right. If you can see here, there is... I love this system. It works perfectly. We got a little... After that break and retest, it's kind of overextended a little bit. You could potentially look for reversals. Now, it is about 9:58, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right now, when I'm making this video. If you can see, it's breaking down up under the 21 EMA. It is in a consolidation period right now. I would personally probably look for a pullback. Me personally, probably a drop back down here. If you want to catch this for a few points on the way down, you can wait for it to break this consolidation, of course. But if you want to catch this with a break and retest, leaving this consolidation period, you can catch some points on the way down to scalp. Understand, if you are trading against the market, again, people have different strategies. I'm not telling you what to do, just giving you my perspective. If you are going to trade against the market, when I say against the market, this is what I mean. Overall trend, right? Overall trend. Let's go. Overall trend is going high. All right. Overall trend is pushing up. Now, what this means, real quick, big money is pushing this up, right? No one person, no one entity can push this market like this. Let me look at this. This is all banks, man. That's all banks. So the market is telling you it wants to go up, right? You see higher lows, lower highs, higher lows, right? You see higher highs and lower highs. I'm sorry. So you see higher highs, a high, a higher high, a higher high, higher high, consolidated, breakout to another high. And then you see higher lows. These are the lows. Lows here, a higher low, higher low, higher low. This is all uptrend. So it's telling me that the direction wants to go up. After that, that's the market. Now, if you find an opportunity that you want to take advantage of, leaving this consolidation period, and you want to go against the market, understand a few things. For one, you are trading against the market. So, rule of thumb, if you do trade against the market, you better scalp it, right? Because you never know when this puppy, it doesn't necessarily have to come back down here, all right? Because the market right now is telling you it's bullish, right? Bullish means it's going up. So the market is going up. You trading against the market, when you see profit, take profit. That's the best I could be able to tell you. See profit, take profit. If you're going with the trend and you're going with the flow of the market, okay, good. Then, move accordingly. As far as, where you feel comfortable with, how much risk you want to put on. But understand, you have the market that's backing you, right? Whereas if you go against the market, understand, there are opportunities there. I know plenty of people who do that make good money. My honest opinion is, I'm not going to tell somebody to ever trade against the market. Go with the flow of the market. Pullbacks are part of the game. You can make money on a pullback. It's all up to you. But I do see an opportunity for that. All right. It looks like it's consolidating. If it does, it can break out to the highs. It can break out to the lows. But there is opportunity here. All right. Other than that, I don't really see. Let's take a look here. What else I want to touch on? So that was the recap today, which was the break and retest, remove drawing. All right, the momentum is pushing higher. I do see your next line of resistance is going to be at 22,622. That's the next line that I have here for my resistance. So, in between here is, you're in between potential consolidation period. I do like the fact that we did break out here, so that does show that there is strength. I would be personally probably wait for a pullback. It could be tonight, it could be tomorrow morning, but to feel comfortable, I would probably look for a pullback more closer to this buying zone down here. If it keeps pushing up, then I would just play the reversals, right? I will wait for it to hit the ceiling and then pop one down. So you can play it either way. You have really two opportunities. So you have either pulling down to the downside for a bounce, right? Let's see here. You can either pull down here, wait for a bounce to come up, or you can wait for it to come up here, wait for a reversal, a bounce to come down. It's up to you how you want to play that. NQ, that's pretty much NQ. And closing on NQ, let's see here. I don't really see any opportunities other than that next level. of resistance. Whoa, too far. Yeah, really. I mean, it's let's go higher. Let's see what we had on the 1 hour. All right, so this is the zones that we are in right now. I mean, maybe this area in the middle, if you really want to look for an opportunity. I mean, it was. Let's see where this marks. Where this puppy marks up. I'll just do this as a so it's like chopped lines, I guess. But that is a 3 so I can see it. And let's get back to. All right, so there we go. That's your line of resistance. To be honest, that's where it's at right now. Again, I mean, like I said, it was going to have to be a consolidation period. Just so happened to be exactly where that line of resistance was. You can play that resistance if you'd like. Maybe grab something coming back down to the 21 EMA. You could play that if you'd like. But as far as NQ, I would literally wait for another opportunity. Wait for a setup. Whatever your setups is, breaks and retests, breakouts. Wait for a setup. Understand we do have major resistance up here. You can play in here if you want to. It's not really my cup of tea, but plenty of people do. But I'm going to just point out some opportunities for you. All right. I do see this could potentially break down. You see it's holding its resistance level right here right now, if you can see that. Yeah, so I mean, you could play it to the downside, grab a few points, but that's what I see there. All right, let's remove this. All right, next I want to go to ES. Same story with ES. Consolidation period, breakout, break and retest. Now this break and retest looks lovely, man. Look at this. Break, your first line, break, retest. Beautiful. Follow through. Man, that's trading 101. Literally trading 101. Trading 101. You had a break of a zone, retested that same zone and took off. Good job, good job, good job. As far as ES, same concept. I do see beautiful recap today as I'm looking at it. Beautiful opportunities. Beautiful right here. That came in around the 10 o'clock hour. That would have been a good opportunity for you to kind of catch some points to take advantage of. Do I see anything else regarding them? Not necessarily. I do see that there's a consolidation period right now happening as well. It could be a reversal area if I look back there long enough, but it's pretty much giving me information literally right here. It's telling me that it pushed up. It's starting to chop around. This was the last highs, right, from that pullback, from this initial pullback. And right now it's just trading sideways, literally consolidation, all right? So it's either going to pull back down here, which, would be a great opportunity. Somebody could catch some points coming back down here for support. You do have this gap literally right here that this thing could come down and actually start start reversing. You can come down here and catch a few points. It's all up to kind of how you would like to set that up. Let's see. I want to clear this. I want to keep looking forward. Clear drawing. No, just remove this. Sorry. 1 second. Remove drawing. All right, next. Let's see what I want to do. YM. This is where I really see opportunity at, because that was it for ES. Did I see anything else that I wanted to talk about? I mean, you have some your major highs sitting at 62, 42, 73 on ES. I mean, look, as of right now, it did its full cycle break, retest, continuation to the highs. Right now, after that move, it is going to consolidate and look for other opportunities. It's looking to set up. That's why you have this consolidation period right here. in closing with ES, I do see opportunities that could potentially go higher, but I would personally like an opportunity for this puppy to come back down here, do a little dance right on top of these, and then push up again, which I would probably get in. Okay. All right, moving on to YM, which is the Dow. This was the price action today with the Dow. It was a nice structure as far as break and retest, but if you notice, it's within this zone, right? Not a fan of trading inside of a zone. That is a very large zone, by the way, right? Very large. So I don't feel comfortable. Now you can to each his own. If that's something that you felt comfortable with today, by all means. As long as you're making money, you're happy, I'm happy. Um, Too much of a zone for me. I mean, this was a large area. I really didn't feel comfortable trading inside of it. I really didn't put on a trade today, to be honest. I just didn't like the setups early. I'm more of an early morning trader. I need to be able to see something. If I don't see something, I don't touch it. Right? You can't lose money if you don't get into a bad trade. So I see it as a win. Right? Um, so I didn't really see any good setups, nor did I like the fact that this was in the middle of a zone. Um, so I just left it alone, honestly. If you notice, it was not the best action this morning. I mean, this thing just kind of, you had a break, you had a retest, it chopped around. It really didn't start really kicking in gear until almost noon. Then you finally had like a break of these highs just for it to come back down. I mean, this was a lot to kind of sit through. Real choppy, not clean. But if you did make money today, kudos. Kudos to you. As far as I don't really have any real issues with the price action other than it being a little choppy today from all three of these markets. ES had the best setup. If you took advantage of it, good. There's opportunities everywhere. It's all just your plan. That brings me to my next point. Whatever trading plan you have, please stick to that plan. Do not deviate. If you have a plan, if you have a game plan, if you need a plan, leave it in the comments. I can come on pre-market, touch base with anybody who needs help, just to kind of draw up a plan. But I am giving you guys some insights right now. Again, the market is pushing up. All right, this is just standardized. If you just want to start learning the simplistic way of trading, follow the market. The trend is your friend. All right, we don't have to get into these real extravagant setups, next level type of ordeals to try to find a dollar in the market. You don't need that. If you are looking and you need some help, look at the simple things. Start with the higher time frame. All right, daily, 4 hour. Which direction is this thing going? Is it going up or down? If it's going up, look for opportunities to go up. That's honestly, that's trading 101. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend, Now, outside of that, there's other concepts. I wouldn't even worry about those. Other situations, I wouldn't even worry about those. If you want to really just start making simple money and keep it this trading journey of yours simple, that's the easiest way I can explain it. Follow the trend. Look for an upward way. Wait for a breakout, a break and retest in that direction. Never trade against the market. If you are new, if you're a beginner, even if you're an experienced trader and right now you're going through a tough time trying to make some money or you're looking to make money, follow the trend. Right now, everything is pushing up. All three markets. NQ, ES, and the Dow. Everything is pushing up. So look for a buying opportunity. What does a buying opportunity look like? Let's make it simple, right? Break and retest. This puppy wants to go like this. You want to look for a line of resistance. You want to wait for that resistance to break. You want to look for a retest. This is going to be your golden zone right here, right? Whoa, sorry. This is going to be your golden zone right here. All right, this is where you really want to start to look at opportunities. All right, outside of that, after you find that opportunity, then you should be looking for follow throughs, man. That is trading 101. Wait for a line of resistance to get broken. Wait for the pullback. This is where you should be looking at trying to get in upwards to that way. Upward, looking for follow through. Now there's other setups. This is pretty much your bread and butter. If you do not, this is very simple. If you do not see this pattern and you're new, do not trade. If you do not have this type of setup that goes in the direction of the trend, do not trade. I don't care what you see, to be honest. Neither does the market. If you don't see this setup and you go in there and you want to grab something real quick and you lose, that's on you. It's plenty of people come to the market, some win, some lose. Those who have a game plan, not saying that you're going to win every day, but it's going to put you in a stronger position to win. I can assure you that. So if you are struggling, please stick to a game plan. If you need a game plan, if you need a way of how to view the markets, start with the higher time frame, find the direction. Once you get that direction, wait for a pullback of a major line getting broken. That's going to be your entry, all right? And then you wait for the follow through. Other than that, today was pretty good. I mean, I do see opportunities on YM tomorrow. Let's remove some of this so we can get back to the charts. But that's a quick breakdown of opportunities that I could see. People who are struggling or new traders. Or if you just want to learn, right? Beginners. If you want to learn how to trade, man, that's what I'm here for. That's really what I do it for, and also myself, just keeping my tools sharp. You got a nice breakout here. It's holding, so as long as it holds above this line, I would probably look for entries. Wait for a strong candle to come out of this area. Right now, it pushed up, it pulled back, it's consolidating. I'm looking for a stronger push to break out here. And then, I'll catch a few points on the way up. But I'm looking for a strong candle. All right, if I can get a strong candle to the upside, that's what I'm looking for. Probably wait for some pullbacks tomorrow. Right now, this is still holding. So there's opportunities in the market, man. That's my recap for you guys today. I did see opportunities. I am glad to see that the consolidation period broke finally. That lets me know that strength is in the market. Now we're looking for setups. All right, it's that simple. Looking for setups to the upside. If you do not have setups to the upside, if you're a newbie, I suggest that you don't do it. Do not pull the trigger unless you have a setup to the upside. If you are an experienced trader and you're losing, if you need some insight, only look for opportunities to buy right now. The market is telling you that it wants to push higher. Otherwise, it was a pleasure. I had a great time with y'all tonight. Y'all, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, send it to a friend. If you are interested in making money, this is the channel for you. I'm going to keep it honest and 100% at all times. Please, again, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Otherwise, it was a pleasure. Take it easy. Good trading and peace.